You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Making this
It'd
bitch
better
rich.
all
What's
be
she
here.
talking about?
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
If it...
Yep. What's that for you, dear? No scratches, all right? Not bad, if I do say so myself. No scratches, all right? You can thank me later. And how am I meant to do that then? Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you. Anything else?
Anything else, mate? Porter switch until my run's good. Still afraid. Oh well, they'll probably get ported eventually once they see all the interest in it.
Songs.
So she's got a dungeon.
Cole said it was a...
How are we?
What will it be today? I cannot claim. Such ironic. And how could it... But are we... How may I help you today? One must understand one's place in the world.
Is that dude still resting in here? Where's the prince?
See to my boils if Tyre ain't around, eh?
He's not dead. Didn't we bring the Bahamut guy here? So, Curie things get ported. Yeah, hopefully it gets ported.
It says here that...
Your brand.
If Amber... Do you think it's...
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. And you'll already... I'd better keep looking.
Christmas miracle. Yeah, good luck with that.
What do we have here? Oh.
We've had no word from Captain. Please tell me Mid is all right.
She's dead.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. Sid's best invention. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know.
Well,
Possibly. You wouldn't have...
Opus. That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than what, 11, 12? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen that. Perhaps that battered old box had to do with anything.
I think Sid may have hidden something.
And those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we, so?
Cole said it was an arm.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We definitely didn't break. It's sprung. Except. See?
And you had nothing to do with this.
Nope. We just wanted to listen to. So we press all like this. See?
All right.
Did you break? Can you fix?
No, I mean... There.
You fixed. Sid fixing more than. Yeah.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important. Sid showed it to me once and said it was... Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some...
Some dreams will come true.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye, aye.
Actually, yes.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should...
No, we're not the Prince's keepers.
I'd rather he did so in bed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Though I may be sometimes.
Then at least try...
And if that fails,
I think she said 5.
Every moment
The
I
lobster
waste
thing's
here,
at 5:30 and
further
it's 80
Thatcher
bucks.
sails. I have to get back.
By the lift. Said her name was
I
Yotei.
don't know.
A friend of Sid's, you think?
Okay. Alright. Side quests here.
He's a sir.
Sid!
Sid, show me your titties. I went on the wrong route. Must be the guy in the forest spot. There's a special lobster thing going on at the casino. They imported them from Nova Scotia across the country. So they're the good lobster.
Sid, do you recall the flat?
Vaguely.
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most. I fear the soil here does not. However,
I can't wait.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Ouch.
And all you need.
That is correct. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, why, a notice concern?
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do.
Please, sir, can I have some more? Yeah, I'm good. Just got a hiccup.
Cole said it was an...
All right, Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. Speaking of which...
Worried about him.
Afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but... I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave... So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like. And... seeing as how Blackthorn...
I'd speak to him. Well,
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit.
All right. I'll meet you by the forge, then.
Kupo. So the bird and the Morble did common carrot.
to be... August tells me he showed it, that the sight of it clearly upset you.
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no. If it weren't the ring, and it...
It was the ring. Brought back some unhappy memories, that's all.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring he flashed was... We apprenticed together.
But you've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. Bastards improved, though. More than I thought possible.
So it was a nice ring.
Get that poop out.
It matters, because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea. The fact is...
So what?
I'm the Hideaway's master. I'm not stealing a living at some... My armor keeps you lot safe, and as far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. Because the curse breakers deserve better, and I refuse to...
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit?
I doubt it.
Then just this once. Swallow your pride. And for keeping the curse breakers, provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? It's not like you'll be going...
Right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is?
In Dravost, my old village.
Dravost, eh? That rings a bell. Just north of the fields of... Got that, Clive? Meet us at and I'll make sure Blackthorn don't...
Good luck with that.
He's gonna... He had quite a big poo. Alrighty.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
Stuff everywhere.
How may I help you today, Clive? All yours. All done?
Alright, where's this? These hunts. Man in black. Don't fight him yet. Red Comet is over by the jaw. Let's just go here first.
How do? Much obliged.
That was it.
That all, is it?
Ah, Clive.
Oh?
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up res... Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems they're barracks in the last... Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them up, but we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts, and I'd build 'em a new barracks, but where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough, which leaves us in a bit of a pickle.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think there's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all... There's only so many we can shelter with the... We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space, and that's what I was hoping you might help me with.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new hut?
Well, I reckon we could do a...
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought...
It was a tragedy, and if any of us could have done anything, but what's done is done. And those...
I suppose you're...
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good... Just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den. Nasty bastards they are too. Would have sent someone to clear 'em out sooner, if my boys didn't already have their hands full. But now we've got a few more Guardians of the Flame to call on. I reckon it's time.
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved.
And I know the men. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how, and I dare say he's got some ideas.
Of course.
Of course.
All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan. Sir Wade.
And you, Lord Rossfield.
I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to...
That's right. I rather fear my men have been treading on her toes. And then there are the bearers. Men and women who found the courage. We need somewhere to settle them.
As can I, which is why I agree.
That's very kind of you. With you beside us, we shall soon send that...
So?
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. And rather less, thankfully. The road that leads there will more than likely still... A small force would suffice to clear the village. But if the Akashic were to follow them in...
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with you, and the Guardians can stay outside the village and make sure I'm not...
I can't ask you to bear all that risk.
The Akashic are the bigger risk.
Well, I shall summon my men up.
Shall I wait for you?
No need, my lord. You...
All right.
We shall see you there.
Shall see you there.